ringing in the new year with change of our heart set. We talk about changing our mindset, which means how we think. But what about how we feel? There's a lot of conversation about emotional intelligence. It relates to that. It relates to how we feel. The shortcut is whatever is bothering us, whatever our blockages are, whatever our pain points are, you got to look at them squarely and go through the pain. You cannot escape it because it's karma. It's going to come back over and over and over and over and over and over again with differing or increasing intensities through same or different situations over this and more lifetimes. Looking at the pain squarely and going through the suffering, which means in opening our heart and allowing ourselves to feel the pain. I had regrets and I had to go through them. I could not have those regrets. I tried. Oh, I shouldn't be thinking this way. I should be thinking way, going through inspirational workshops. And that worked only with the mindset. That didn't shift my heart set. The shift in the heart set can take place only within me by myself. Only I can and I have to do it. No one else can do it for me, and no one can even help me reduce the pain. Because painful it's gonna be. I have to go through it. I can deny it, I can admit it, I can plead it, I can deflect it, I can do whatever, but I must go through it, as painful as it may be. And the sooner we go through it, the quicker we get over to the other side, which we all know is beautiful. Change of heart set is transformational. And that transformation, my dears, is permanent. Once the heart set changes, it is set in a good way. Ayoli has a great process in terms of whatever I'm feeling to process it in simple ways. Acknowledging I feel this way, accepting it, I feel this way, and then sitting with it. Instead of complaining about it or continuing to play the victim role, or bad things have happened with me and that person did the bad thing, the story. That's why psychotherapy is not permanent, because we get involved in the story. This thing, you can do it by yourself. You don't need me. You don't need anyone else. Learn the process. It's good to go to a workshop to learn the process, but acknowledge that you're feeling this way. Accept that you're feeling this way. And then feel it, whatever you're feeling. Allow yourself to sit down and feel it. Cry if you want. Shout if you need to. And it's good to have a friend, by the way, in this process. If anybody can help you, is just to listen to you and give you a shoulder. Empathy. Empathy. And then whatever you have, you surrender to the feet of your Lord. Just let go. And through this process, there is no judgment. I did wrong. There is no judgment. Somebody else did wrong. No judgment. If it helps you to explain yourself or to tell how bad the other person was, fine. Give yourself a period of time where you'll go through this complaining. Allow it. It is allowed. Whatever that eventually is for you, a week, a month, a year, or 2 or 10 years, go through it, because avoidance is not going to help. Embracing yourself, allowing your own inner child to be felt, to be heard, to be hugged. That's why I Love Me is just so healing. It is part of this change in heart set. If there is one thing you take from this message, if there's one thing you do this year and the years follow, is to hug yourself and to say, I love me, and not be shy, not be afraid. And it doesn't just stop at these affirmations, it also includes doing things that are truly loving and kind and happy for me. I love me.